So the postmaster, since he had decided to help this man, and when he opened the letter, he saw that the man has asked for money, so he decided to help him, and he asked his employees and his friends to help him. He also donated some part of his salary so that this man could be helped. It was impossible for him to gather together the 100 pesos, so he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho, and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature, God. Since the farmer named Lencho had asked for 100 pesos, and the postmaster tried hard, but he could only collect something little more than half of the amount that Lencho had requested. He put all that money in the envelope along with a letter, and that letter had only a single word written on it, and that was God. Now let's check our knowledge, how much we have learned from this story. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? And we have been told in the beginning that Lencho had faith in God. What did he do? He wrote a letter seeking help from the God. And how much help he seeked? He asked for 100 pesos so that he can sow his field and earn a living until the next harvest. Okay, so next question, who read the letter? The postmaster read the letter. What did the postmaster do then? Initially, he laughed, but then he got shocked or surprised and could not believe that even there is a human on this earth who has a faith in God so much that he can write a letter, and then he decided to help this man. Okay, let's continue. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. Now, since Lencho had written a letter to God, so next Sunday he just came a little earlier to the post office just to ask if there is any letter for him that has been sent by the God. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment means satisfaction of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from his office. So one Sunday he had posted a letter, and the following Sunday, means the next Sunday, Lencho went back to the post office asking for the letter's reply, if there is a reply from the God. And the same postman who collected the letter written by Lencho from the letter box handed over the letter back to the farmer named Lencho, and the postmaster was looking with kind of satisfaction from his office that he had helped someone, he had helped retain the faith of someone. So he was satisfied that he has done something good, he has helped someone. And the postman handed the letter to Lencho. Now Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money, such was his confidence. But he became angry when he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. And this is what is going inside Lencho's brain. He was not surprised when he saw the money, because he had complete faith in God, because he knew that he had written a letter seeking help from the God, so obviously God will help him, and that is what God has sent. But he was angry when he counted the money. He was thinking, God cannot make mistake because he is God, and he will send whatever he has requested. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. So Lencho went back to the window, where that means the post office counter, and asked for paper and ink. On the public writing table, he started to write. Now, when you go to the post office, there is a public writing table, and there are some chairs where people sit and they can write letters. So on the public writing table, he started to write with much wrinkling of his brow. Wrinkling of his brow means जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं अपनी भौं को, आईब्रोज को तानना, ऊंचा नीचा करना गुस्से में, because he was very angry. With much wrinkling of his brow caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas, when he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. So once he sat on the writing table, he started writing. His expressions could be seen with the wrinkling of his brow up and down. And when he was expressing his idea, his anger could be seen with the movement of his brow. And when he was finished, he just went to the counter, bought a stamp, licked it. Licked it means उसको खुद से गीला किया, and then affixed it, चिपका दिया with the blow of his fist, मुट्ठी या पंजा मार के, जैसे हम लोग चिपकाते हैं स्टैम्प, मुट्ठी या पंजा मारते हैं एनवेलप पे ताकि वो चिपक जाए, सेम है. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. जैसे ही उसने लेटर को लेटर बॉक्स में डाला, the postmaster went immediately because he was amazed. He just wanted to know what he has written in that letter after receiving the money. It said, God, of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me the rest, since I need it very much, but don't send it to me through the mail, because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Lencho. This is what Lencho wrote in the letter, that I asked for 100 and you have only sent 70. Send me the rest amount, but don't send it to the post office, because these post office employees are crooks. Crook means ये लोग सब धोखेबाज हैं, ठग हैं, चोर हैं. And at the bottom he wrote his name, Lencho. The check, let us see. Was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? Yes. Do you think? No, Lencho was not surprised, because he believed that Lencho will receive money. He will receive money because he had written letter to God, and God exists, and he is watching from above, and he knows that Lencho is having a hard time. So because Lencho has asked for money, so God will send him the money. So he was not surprised. What made him angry? When he counted the money, because he had asked for the 100 pesos and he only received 70 pesos, so he was angry, because he thought that the post office employees have took the remaining 30 pesos and handed over him only 70 pesos. So this is the story, letter to God, and in this story there is a farmer named Lencho.